Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. The strategy included running the offense through Russell Westbrook. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris. And stolen by Aldridge.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes, have really kind of drained their confidence to this point. You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. For a long time in San Antonio, it's been about the big three, and rightfully so with all their wins, and Kawhi Leonard seems to be their future.
And Kawhi and the big three recognize that and are trying to ease the transition period. And if you know the Spurs, they'll make a smooth transition, won't they, Kevin?
Absolutely.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Durant, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Durant's got 27 points.
And guys, for Kawhi Leonard and the Spurs, Coach Popovich already sees him as the next guy. He told Leonard not to think of the big three, but to think of himself as the big one.
Parker dishes to Leonard. 6 to shoot. The shot. Parker's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 18. Durant kicks to Westbrook. The three-pointer off the mark.
And guys, with what Popovich said about Leonard, small things like that can be the catalyst to get a player to reach greatness. Sooner or later, this will be Kawhi's team. Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
For 3, Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing. Spurs leading by 18. Here's Green, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Big time finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim, too, just for good measure.
Yeah, but guys, nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating every now and then.
To the middle, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Duncan. Here's Leonard, hammers it home to polish off the break.
Fire that pass down the court, guys. I mean, that's the best way to keep the fast break moving.
Oklahoma City's gotten blanked. From three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Here's Roberson. He's got 6 outside Westbrook. With some arc, and he gets it to go. Westbrook's got 26.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
It's Parker with the drive. And, of course, Tony Parker, so big for San Antonio in those championship runs. But word on the street was that Spurs coach Greg Popovich didn't always go easy on Tony. He really pushed him to the limit.
You know, it started back when Tony was invited to the Spurs summer camp before the 2001 draft. One of the scouts was really physical with Tony, really gave him a hard time, and that was really the start of his maturation process in learning to deal with the NBA.
And the Thunder making a change here. Payne's checked in. Then for the Spurs, West comes in for Duncan, and Martin subbed in for Leonard. Second free throw, no good.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Steven Adams.
Here's Durant on the mark with the 15-footer. Durant's got 29. Well, for the Thunder, Greg, you're talking about they did have to go to their bench more and more, and Clark, as the season wore on, their bench players were playing a lot of minutes.
Yeah, actually they ended up in the top 10 in bench minutes played. The trades they made at the deadline helped bring depth to the team, and they took advantage of it. He continues to struggle from the field, but luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Parker with it. Working on Payne. Back to Parker. Double team on Parker. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Spurs lead by 18. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Payne kicks to Ibaka. Durant for 3. Can't get it to go. So the Spurs will take it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. It's stolen by Ibaka. Payne with it. Now the feed to Durant. Again, the Thunder score.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Parker kicks it to West. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Well, David West's usage and overall numbers have ticked away with time. He's still as efficient as ever.
Yeah, not the over 50% field goal guy he used to be, but still a valuable contributor on the block.
And he can't get the first one.
And for West, a lot of what he brings to the table is just professionalism, leadership, and a real example of how to get the most out of what you've got. He keeps everybody on the team focused, too. When he speaks, guys listen.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Roberson.
West guy's still very strong as a player, but clearly it's his leadership that sets him apart. Does all those little intangibles that help teams win games.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. And guys, Dion Waiters is a man who has never met a shot he didn't like. Despite shooting less than 40% from the field last season, he just kept on shooting. Now, every once in a while, he'd get hot, and it would look good. But when he's off, which was most of the time, it didn't look very good. He's got to improve shot selection and shot discipline.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And the basket by Diaw.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
And it's good. And that's now 6 points for Collison. Great getting back to Waiters. There's a reason the Cavaliers dealt the former 4th overall pick in the draft. Not only did he shoot poorly, but Clark, he averaged less than 2 assists a game.
Yeah, I think it's a mindset adjustment with Waiters. I've loved his talent and his ability to make plays and shots. Now he just has to recalibrate his thinking so he can be effective in the role he's asked to play. Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Spurs leading by 15. Now here's Mills. Feeds it to Diaw. Manu Ginobili on the wing. The 3-ball. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got his 3rd assist on the night.
You've got to be in his jersey before he catches. You've got to deny him a catch. Otherwise, he'll hurt you from deep.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Kicks it to Diaw. Pass to Martin. Manu Ginobili on the wing. For 3. It's hauled in by